Ooh. I can't hear you.
I forgot.
Okay.
My mic.
Tell me which light, because I got like, this light looks better, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like
Okay,
that.
yeah,
Thank
because
you.
yeah, you can see my little tan and shit. Okay. All right.
Yes.
Hi.
Hi, nice to finally meet you.
Yes.
So, for the people that are joining in and getting on, let us know who you are. Tell us your name and things like that.
Okay. My name is Bunny Rex because I hopped to the motherfucking bag. I am the top 3 baddie on Big Lex Baddie Collection. I'm also an artist. I'm also a dancer. I work at KOD in Miami and KOD in Atlanta. I'm the queen of Scorpios, and yeah, I'm that bitch. I'm just kidding. I'm really not that bitch, but I'm lit. I'm fucking lit. So yeah,
We'll give that bitch energy, so we'll give you the title tonight.
yeah, I'm gonna be that bitch tonight.
Yes, period. So, speaking of Big Legs Baddie Collection, what made you want to come on the show?
So what made me come on the show was okay. So I like Jocelyn's Cabaret. I was watching Jocelyn's Cabaret, and I couldn't join Jocelyn's Cabaret because I just had surgery. But then I saw Lex was doing her own show, so I was like, okay, well let me just apply for that one. You feel me? So
Mm-hmm.
that's why. That's literally why. And plus, because I thought it was gonna be a good opportunity. I wanted to promote myself and my music and everything.
Okay. Um, when you got on the show and you went through it and you got to the end, was your expectations of what you wanted to get out of the show obtained, or was it
No.
basically deterred?
It deteriorated. It was not what I expected. I didn't get the exposure that I expected. I didn't get to show off my talent and what I had to offer like I expected. It was a lot of unexpected drama and like it was just a lot of bullshit that I just wasn't like I guess I didn't realize I was gonna have to deal with. So
True. Speaking of different talents and things like that, tell us before we get into the show, tell us a little more about you before you got on the show. Like, how did you become Bunny Racks and how did you end up in Miami? Because we know you're from the Quad
that's a
City.
good
So,
question. Okay, hold on. That was a good question. It is to the Quad Cities. So you've been doing your little research. Okay. I see you.
okay.
Okay. So what made me Bunny Rex is when I was 18, I aged out of foster care and stuff like that, but I was still in high school and I started dancing. So everybody knew me as the dancer, the stripper, you feel me? So I
Mhm.
like from the beginning, I've always had like people like talk shit about me. You know what I'm saying? So I started dancing. That's how everybody knew me in high school. You feel me? Like I wasn't popular or nothing, but people knew me. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Because I didn't go to school like that. I actually ended up dropping out of high school. I yeah, I would go to school like probably 3 times a week and
Mhm.
leave halfway through the day and stuff like that. They're like, oh, she came. So anyway, so I was Bunny then. I was only Bunny then because my first club I ever worked at, they had a list of stripper names. And like the names were like Mercedes and Chocolate Dream and all this other shit, all this crazy shit. So I'm like, Bunny. I saw Bunny. I was like, oh, that's cute. Like I could wear like bunny ears, blah, blah, blah. I've
Right.
never wore bunny ears a day in my fucking life. I would never fucking put bunny ears on this motherfucking head. But I thought it was cute. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna be Bunny. Then a long time passed, and in the Quad Cities, I was getting known for a lot of different shit. I was doing like I was running the streets. I was in a very domestic relationship where it was kind of broadcasted and it was embarrassing. Like he tried to put me on blast and stuff like that.
Mhm.
And just a lot of people knew me. I was dating somebody in the Quad Cities who is also an artist, and that was known and stuff like So the Quad Cities started to hear my name over time. People used to really hate me in the Quad Cities. Like it was pretty bad. But after I got my life together and I started to do good, I wanted to do something. I needed something to do because I went through a stage where I was like really, really depressed and I needed to find something to do. And I wrote a song, Hit in My Life, which is not released yet. I have so much unreleased music. Y'all think I don't got no music. Y'all fucking crazy as fuck. Anyways, Hit in My Life, that song's not released yet, but I wrote that song and I just started writing music. I started doing music and stuff like that. And then I was thinking, I was like, well, if I want to be a rapper, an artist, I'm gonna need a last name. I can't just be Bunny. So what should I call myself? Bunny? I'm like Honey, Bunny, Honey, nah. And then I was like Bunny Money, and I was like Bunny fucking Rex. And it was like ding, like it was like a light bulb. I was like, okay, this is gonna be bigger than what I thought because just the name itself is just is lit.
Epic.
So, and then like when I got my life together, I went to Miami because the COVID happened and all the clubs up north closed and Miami was still open. So I flew to Miami and it was like a blessing. Like I didn't even have to audition or nothing. I came in super fucking early and the guy that was there, he was like, you can work. And I worked and I just like, you know what I'm saying, started stacking up and like promoting myself. And like people started to know me from there. I went back to my hometown. Before I did the TV show, I actually did a backpack drive for my community. I bought, with my own money, I bought 250 backpacks. I filled them up with paper, notebook, pencils, color pencils. And I did like a 2-day thing where I sat outside and like gave out backpacks to people in my community. I even gave out to the police and stuff like that. And they took it to take to the police station. So like, you know, I was giving back to my community and stuff like that. So now my community fucks with me and my hometown fucks with me. And I fuck with them. I love the QC. People be like, what's the QC? I'm like, the motherfucking QC. You better learn about it. Like the QC, like I'm gonna put them on the map. And that's just my goal. Because if it wasn't for my hometown, I wouldn't be who I am today. And if you don't got respect at your home, then who really respects you?
Exactly.
So that's how I feel.
Yes, I love your answer.
Sorry, that's like a little long thing, but yeah.
No, it's great. It's exactly what I wanted. So now that you're over with and done with the show, do you believe that it's helped you with your current careers with dancing and doing music and things like that? Or do you feel like it was just something fun to do? You didn't really get into it?
It was something fun to do because regardless of me doing that show or not, everything I'm doing now is going to do regardless.
Okay.
You feel me? So it's like, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Okay. So, since we're all probably here to hear about the show, I want to do something a little different. I'm gonna name a few of the girls from your show, and I'm also gonna pick a few girls from Jocelyn's Cabaret since she wanted to be a part of that show. And don't tell what you like or anything about that. Tell us one thing, like, or one sentence that you would like to say to the girls if they were like
I would say to them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whether it's positive, negative, whatever you want to say, one sentence to that girl.
Okay.
And we're gonna start off with hold on, let me get my list. Let's start off with Miss Fetty Fiend, another artist on the show.
Nothing. I don't got shit to say to her. Not a sentence, not a word, not a whisper. I don't got shit to say to her.
Okay.
Who is that anyways? Next.
Next person. Miss Wet Wet from Jocelyn's Cabaret.
Miss Wet Wet. Okay, I would tell her to continue to be herself. Take care of Paris and London. You feel me? I like Miss Wet Wet. I think she, like, yeah, I can see why girls be like, oh, she's annoying, whatever. But I feel like she's genuinely herself. That's how she is. And like, I feel like people just, I kind of started to feel bad for her at the end because it's like, she really is who she is. You feel me? And like, I feel like it's fucked up when somebody feels like they can't be themselves around people because they don't like it. You feel me? Right. But I would tell her to continue to be herself and continue to like shine and do anything that you want to because you got personality and you can do it.
Okay. I like that. Yeah, I like Wet Wet too. She was one of my faves.
She's cute. She's cute. She's just, yes. Like, she's so cute. This shit is so cute. I'm like, girl.
Yeah, she definitely was made for TV. Mm-hmm. Let's talk about Miss Deja from your show.
Deja? I like Deja. I don't know what I would say to her. I would just be like, hey, girl, like, you know, like, keep doing what you got to do. Good job in standing up in what you believe and standing on your word. Who gives a fuck about people saying you're scary? Because people are saying I'm scary. She's scary for not going to the reunion. But she felt some type of way about a certain situation and she stood on it. You feel me? So I appreciate her for not being like a dick rider, not being a follow the leader ass bitch, and being to who she really is. Because she could have came to the reunion, but she didn't want to because she didn't want to be associated with the shit that came behind it. And I completely respect her for it. So I think she's another person who stayed true to herself and is just who she is.
True. Okay. I kind of don't like how they did her in the end, but we'll get to that in a second. Let's talk about Miss who's I gonna say? Oh, Miss Lucky Hustler, who was on your show and also on Jocelyn's Cabaret.
If I saw her, I would probably laugh, to be honest. I'd probably laugh because she wants to fight me. And like it's just like she didn't even get a chance to even know me for her to sit there and talk shit about me. I never once started to talk shit about Lucky. Lucky is the one who started to talk shit about me. You know what I'm saying? When I left the show, she was like, I didn't like her anyways. You never said that to my face. You never gave me the energy that you didn't like me. So you didn't get to know me, and you are a follower. Big Lex don't like me, so you don't like me. That's the thing. That's the problem. You feel me? And I get it. You feel me? That's your friend or whatever. But be yourself. Like you were like, you know what I'm saying? Like obviously you're cool as fuck if some of my friends was your friend, you feel me? So like just be yourself and just ride your own wave. Everybody needs to ride their own wave.
True, exactly. Do you care to elaborate on the situation that went on between you and Lucky on the show? And tell us
It's
like
really no situation. It was just her talking shit and talking about how she didn't like me anyways. I was like, okay, well, why didn't you say none of that shit to my face? And then she would call me a weak ass bitch when all those bitches, like, she don't know what she was talking about. She was just like, that's why I didn't give her no, like, I didn't give her no mind because you're calling me a weak ass bitch for what? Like, everybody was saying that I was talking shit. Everybody was saying I was doing this and stuff like that. But where is the proof? Where's the proof? Like literally, and a lot of people will agree that out of nowhere, everybody just started hating Bunny. Out of nowhere, it was like everybody just started hating Bunny, and everybody's confused. Like, what happened? What did you do? It all started from me calling out production. Everything was cool before that, because I was sitting there talking to Pink when I called out production. I'm like, listen, don't let this shit get to your head. If Pink didn't like me, when did she say, bitch, why are you talking to me? But I'm sitting there talking to Pink, and I'm talking to all the girls. And then I leave the house and come back, and now everybody hates me and has a problem with me.
So Lucky being into what you had nothing to do with the live being somebody talking about her. I think it was Heaven or something like that was talking about her on live. When remember y'all was discussing it in the car, it was like the one of the last couple of episodes.
Wait, what?
So because I don't think they had nothing to do with you anyway, but you was talking about it with them in the car. Remember when uh somebody it was Ari was live and apparently somebody was talking about Lucky in the background and she found out when her Lucky and Big Lex confronted y'all before y'all did the I think it was the dodgeball, not dodgeball. What was the last challenge y'all did?
The last challenge we did, I think, was dodgeball.
Yeah. Before y'all did the dodgeball, Lucky was like, I'm really the baddest bitch in the house, whether y'all knew it or not.
Lucky was like what she was talking to us about. I'm sorry, for some reason the phone is not that loud. I don't know if it's the app or whatever.
Yeah, I
Okay.
probably gotta get closer. But when y'all was I'm saying, did that have anything to do with her not liking you?
No.
So
No.
it's just a whole completely just out of the blue, she started not liking you.
No, so what? So why she was coming at the girls about who was talking about her? Because I did tell Lex that because Ferrari told me. I found out. Okay, let me just say I found out that Lucky and Ferrari had sexual activity together, and I talked to Lex about it because I'm like telling her like I'm like, so what's up with that? Like, because at the same time, like I was like skeptical about a lot of stuff. I was skeptical about a lot of stuff, and I was just making sure like this wasn't like let me go back. I think day 2 or day 3, I was ready to leave. When Keasia was getting ready to leave, I was ready to leave too. I have messages between me and my boyfriend when I was like, hey, I feel like I should just go. I had that incident in the van. I feel like I got my little TV time. I did the show. My name's on the show. Like, I feel like I should go. I don't want to be here no more. It's like, it's not the vibes that I want. You feel me? So when I brought it up to Lex, I was more like trying to figure out like, is like Ferrari going to win? You know what I'm saying? So I brought that up to her because I'm like, I don't think that's fair. I don't think like this is like, you know what I'm saying? It's just causing confusion because some people are really here, really competing. You feel me? So I brought it up to her, and then the next day, like, it was like, oh, y'all were talking about me, blah, blah, blah. And I was just sitting there because I'm like, yeah, Ferrari was talking about y'all eating ass or some shit. So yeah, that's what it was. So, I mean, anybody can deny it, but I swear to God and everything, I love Ferrari, and I literally was in her room on the bed talking about it. And Lucky came in, and we were talking about eating ass or some shit. And Lucky was like, on that note, and then walked out. And then Ferrari was like, you know, said her little shit, and I put it together. I'm not dumb. You feel me?
Right.
So, yeah.
True. Okay. Let's move on to the next girl since we're mentioning her, Miss Ferrari.
She's okay. I don't know. She be like, she just called me the other day. I feel like she be calling me to like try to get like information and shit, and I don't really like it. But I just talk because I'm just like, whatever, fuck it. Since you on the phone, let me tell you what I gotta say. The fuck. So like, she just, I don't feel like she's really like. I feel like everything she does is for like TV in a way. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this is TV for her. This isn't like, I don't think that she's really taking this shit serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think she really generally has like real beef with anybody. Like, I feel like she's doing this shit for like TV and stuff like that. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain it. I don't got really nothing bad, but I don't really got nothing good to say either. You feel me?
Okay, so do you feel like
she should have never fought Keasia? I will say that.
I'm gonna find out about that
She
on
should not fuck
Sunday. I'm gonna find out about that on Sunday because I'm still confused though where that whole beef came from. But
that, and you know what's crazy? That's why I was trying to tell these girls, because like, I'm like, y'all trying to go to the reunion and fight, and it's not gonna make no sense on the show. Like, you guys gotta at least follow some type of storyline. Like, I'm not saying like script the show, but like the outside beef is gonna, like, the show's already confusing as it is. You know what I'm saying? So why confuse it more? Like, Fetty was talking about fighting me and stuff like that. Like, why? For what? You talk about fighting me at the reunion. First of all, let's talk about the reunion. Why in the first 5 minutes, they're already saying my name, first of all. Second of all, they said my name multiple fucking times. I didn't even need to go to that motherfucking reunion. And then, like, third of all, it's like, y'all like, oh, I'm mad Bunny didn't come. And Fetty's like, I'm mad she didn't come too. Okay, so what? Exactly my point. You guys, y'all need to pay me more for me to go to the house and have to find multiple bitches. Period. Like, I'm not dumb. You bitches are bothered. They're bothered. They're bothered. Like, there's no reason. Like, what can you possibly fight me for? What can you possibly fight me for? What have I done? What have I done to you? Oh, I reposted something that somebody else posted. Oh my god. Oh my god. Will Smith is about to come beat my ass then, because I've been. You feel me? Like, come on now. It's TV. It's you know what I'm saying? So like, who gives a fuck? Like, that's why I can't give my energy to them, because it's like, what, like, that's why with baby mama I was playing with her ass, bitch. I was smiling, bitch. Like, what? I'm taking your wig off and throw it back at you. Like, you really want to fight? Oh, now you throw a punch, I'm gonna catch that bitch. Now I'm gonna put you in a chokehold, bitch. Now security's coming. Okay, back. Now what the fuck is up? Like, you feel me? I'm not trying to. There's no point. There's no point. It's not worth it. And that's why I feel like these girls, a lot of these girls on the show got a lot of internal problems. Because for you to be so angry that you gotta, like, you feel like you just gotta fight and you don't even have a logical reason behind it. Why are you thinking about fighting? Why are none of us talking about getting money? Why are none of us talking about doing shows and appearances and stuff like that? All you guys talk about is fighting. All you guys talk about is drama. We don't talk about nothing on how to better ourselves as a show, as a team, as a cast. We should be talking about, oh, let's do an appearance here, let's do an appearance there, let's get our name out, let's do this. None of these bitches have that mindset. None of them. None of them.
They need more of that in reality shows because it's just fighting drama. But I guess
Right.
if it wasn't
And people
all
wonder
that
why reality
watch.
stars really don't make it like that. They do. Cardi B did, okay, but that's, Cardi B was on like Love and Hip Hop. That's a different type of fucking reality show. You feel me? That, like, yeah, it's drama. That's, I feel like that's kind of real shit. You feel me? But like the Bad Girls Club and stuff like that, like, yeah, Natalie Nunn is cool, but do you see Natalie Nunn at the Oscars? Do you see Natalie Nunn at the fucking Grammys? Do you see that? That's where I want to be. That's where I want to be. You feel me? So maybe it was my fault for starting off in reality, but you know, you got to get your foot in the door somehow. You feel me? So that's what I learned. Like, I'm gonna be bigger than this. You feel me? People are like, oh, you got 10K followers. Oh, 10K followers. That's fucking a penny compared to what the fuck I really want. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. I hate when people tell me they're proud of me. No, don't tell me you're proud of me, because I'm not done. I'm not done. I'm not proud of myself yet. Hold on. Just wait before you say you're proud of me, because I feel like when people are like, oh, you're doing good, you made it. When you tell me I made it, it's like there's nothing after it. I did not make it yet. I wish these girls would have this mindset, because if we would have came together, we could have done some shit. You feel me? But whatever.
True. Maybe one day they'll find what's meant to be for them. Let's move on to the next girl, Miss Baby Mama.
I don't got shit to say either. Like, girl, I don't got shit to say. You're too pretty to be trying to act tough, and like you're too pretty for that. That shit's not cute. It's really not. I feel like you should have like not fought me, and it would have been better for you for the show. You feel me? Like that just gave you like it just made us both look bad in a way.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't think it really made me look bad, but it made us look bad because we were fighting for what? Like pulling wigs for what? For what? For people just to talk shit. It didn't do nothing for you. It didn't get you no money. You didn't win the 10K. It was for nothing. It was for absolutely nothing. And I'm not no hating ass bitch. So if a girl's beautiful and I say you're beautiful and stuff like that, I expect you, I have expectations for people. I expect you to be better. You feel me? And I was rooting for baby mama. Like swear on everything that I love. When we did the interviews and I saw her little baby with her and she was doing the interview or whatever, I was like, oh, that's cute. Like I want her to win, you know, for the sake of her kids and stuff like that. But then like when she did that shit and switched, it was like, damn, like you a dick rider too. You like how, like what the hell? Like any of y'all can get like influenced by Lex. And that's why I think me and Lex didn't get along, because she doesn't want nobody to like, she wants to be able to control everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like in the reunion, she's like, what do y'all need to get to know me for? Because you want to be above us. You know what I'm saying? You don't want us to be on your level. That's why I don't get along with Lex, because bitch, I'm not below you. I will sit right next to you. We could see each other at the same place, the same things. You feel me? Like you're not better than me. And I know that, and I'm not gonna let you think. I'm not gonna look out like, oh my God, it's big. No. And I said that in the beginning of the show. I'm like, everybody's like, oh, it's big legs, big legs. I want to know about my weed. Shut up. Like, you feel me? Like I meet celebrities all the time. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're not even a celebrity. You feel me? Or you're not a celebrity. Like, you're not. If you can't go to LA and paparazzi ain't following, you are not a celebrity. Go to LA and you'll find out if you're a celebrity or not. I'm not a celebrity. You're not a celebrity. So that's how I feel. You're not better than me.
Speaking of Big Lex, let's move on to her. If you have something to say to her.
Fuck you. Fuck you. And you wrote in my book, bitch, and I wish you had the balls to fucking admit it. I honestly, that's I will respect if she came in and was like, oh yeah, I wrote in your book, bitch. Thank you. I respect you. Now we're getting somewhere. You feel me? For the show and production, all of them to like not even let the girls know who wrote in people's books. Like that's some weak shit. And you talk about being a bad bitch and like, you know what I'm saying? You talk about being a bad bitch, but you're letting bitches that, or you call your bitches, do some weird shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not a good leader. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not a good leader at all. And fuck you. Pretty much fuck you. And please stop using my name. You hear her say, who don't love RACKS? First of all, that song ain't even dropped yet. I got who don't love RACKS? Who don't love RACKS? Ah.
You getting free?
At least you know, bitch. At least you know who don't love fucking RACKS. I'm keep saying that. Who don't love RACKS? Bitches that's mad. Who don't love RACKS? Bitches without a bag. Fuck is you talking about? There you go. Fuck. Those are the bitches that's mad. That's the bitches who don't love RACKS. Talk about who don't give a fuck. Yeah, who don't give a fuck. Yeah. The fuck. I hate that shit. I hate that she like, cause then like what makes me even more mad is that people don't see it. People are such dick riders. Like if somebody has more followings than you, they're always gonna go side with the person with more following. You feel me? Y'all don't see like the shit that I see, and it's pitiful. So everybody who's be like, oh, big legs this, big legs this, I look at you like you are a pitiful person too. Because if you don't see, like real recognizes real. And I truly believe that. So if I see someone who's a foul ass person and people are supporting that person, people are really fucking with that person, y'all some foul ass people too, because y'all don't recognize the real. Y'all don't recognize what's really going on. So the people who don't fuck with her, those are people that I'm like, okay, you recognize real. You feel me? Like that's how I think. That's how I operate.
True, I feel you. So speaking of the books and things like that, can you walk us through was there anything that wasn't shown? Because I'm still confused on, well, I'm not confused. It's just kind of crazy how they just dropped that on y'all and then you instantly knew that it had to be production or something like that. So is there any like thing that happened before or that we didn't see that you want to tell us?
No, that's exactly what happened. And it's so crazy because people are like, what the fuck? What happened was we walked in. You see me. It was so crazy after watching the show, the scene production, when I walked in and seen the camera on me, I didn't even know the camera was on me. That's the part that blew me. So even after watching the show, I'm like, why was the cameraman looking at me when I walked in the door? When bitches were sitting here arguing about the book, why wasn't he over there? Why is he looking at me? And I went up to the paper I'm reading, and they're looking at me, and I'm looking like, why are these motherfuckers got this camera on me after I watched the show? And I'm like, that's how I know. And so then I'm looking, I'm like, who the fuck? And then when I asked the girls their face, they didn't show their faces. I wish they showed their faces. Their faces, they all look like, what? And I'm like, that had to turn back and I had to reread it. I'm like, this shit don't even make any sense. Because the only person I even told that I was there to win the 10K for my son was Lex. So they're like, for your sorry ass excuse of winning the 10K for something. It was something like that. It was something to do with my son and winning the 10K in the same sentence. But nobody knew that I was there. Like, I didn't tell none of the girls I was there to, I didn't even say that in the interview. I didn't tell nobody besides Lex why I was there to win that 10K. And I wasn't there to win the 10K for my son. It wasn't for that. It was not, I wasn't really there to win the money. I was really there for the exposure and stuff like that. I needed the exposure. And there was an interview where me and Lex had a one-on-one conversation that they cut that whole scene out of the whole show. And I explained everything to Lex. I was in Lex's
Like
room and the cameraman and the lighting was set up and everything. They cut that whole scene out. They cut that whole scene out. And I'm like, and what made me upset about that is not the fact that people didn't get to see it. It was the fact that, bitch, I opened up to you on some shit that I don't open up to people about. And you just completely disregarded and took it out the whole show. That's what was fucked up. That's what was hurtful. Because I was like, damn. Like, I should have never had that conversation with you. But if I would have never had that conversation with her, that book situation would have never fucking happened. It wouldn't.
True. So. Probably. Okay, next person we're going to talk about is Miss Pink, our winner.
Why you say our winner like that? Our winner.
Because she won the first season.
I don't know. I don't know what to say to her. Besides, pick a side. Either you hate me or you like me. It's okay. I understand. You feel me? Just pick a side, I guess. I don't know. Hopefully she used that 10K for something because I haven't seen it.
She said she put it into her business, which I would applaud because I need 10K for my business.
10K for your business? For a nail business, do you know what that would look like?
Not really, because I don't get my nails done that often, but
if you had a nail business selling nails and you invested 10K into your business, you're going to have a limited stock of nails. You're going to be taking pictures of all the nails you got. You're going to be like, is it? No, there's no fucking way. I don't think she got the full 10K. That's just my opinion. I don't feel like she got the full 10K. There's no fucking way. Plus, she didn't even get that money until way after the show. So that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I don't feel like it was the full 10K. You showed this big fake ass check, but you never showed the deposit. You never, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I never seen the cash. Like, you're taking a picture with a fucking check. Take the picture with the 10K. That's what I would do.
I wouldn't post money either. Scammers be coming after people.
You feel me? I'm just saying. I'm not trying to be no hating ass bitch. I'm just saying, like, 10K is not a lot anyways. Like, 10K is not shit. But I won 10K last year at the casino. Well, actually, it was 11K. I won 11K at the casino, and I took a picture and I posted that motherfucker. The whole band, everything. You feel me? But I don't know. Yeah. So.
Okay.
I don't know.
You need to get your ounces of luck next time I go to the casino.
Oh, man. That was... So the Hard Rock Casino in Miami, that's like my lucky spot. Like, that day that I won that 11K, I spent $40. I put $20 in, hit max bet, didn't do shit, put another 20 in, max bet, hit the jackpot for $11,000.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that is luck.
Yes. I was scared too because they came, they're like, okay, we need your social and your information. I was like, girl, I'll do a background check on me. Like,
you gotta get the taxes.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. It's just stupid. It's so stupid because it's stupid. We don't get no money back for paying for the casino, but we have to pay for our winnings.
Pay the taxes, yeah.
So,
just another way for the men to keep us down.
Yeah.
Anyway, next person we're gonna talk about is Miss Chanel from Jocelyn's Cabaret, their winner.
I don't really got much to say to her. I feel bad for her. I feel bad. Like when Jocelyn threw that apple at her shit, I could tell that shit hurt. I felt bad. Um, but I don't know. I really don't know what to say to her. I was surprised first season that she won. I didn't expect her to win. I was not expecting her to win at all, actually. So when she won, I was like, damn, okay, I see you. But then next season, I feel like she was just kind of. I didn't like how she threw Lexi under the bus, and like Lexi, like she went around Lexi the first season, and or not the first season, like the first episode. Remember when she like was trying to like wasn't like talking to Lexi about nothing and was making Lexi feel like she was like one of the cast. You feel like one of the good girls. I didn't like that so much. I didn't like that because I believe in like, I don't know, teamwork, and like if you're like cool with somebody, being cool with them. I don't know. I feel like if you see how people treat other people, they will do the same shit to you. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at it. I wouldn't. I don't know. I wouldn't want her to be around me because, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know. You're asking hard questions.
Really? I didn't think they were that hard.
I don't know. Because I don't know her like that. You feel me?
True. Just hypothetical. Speaking of hypothetical, what do you think about Miss Keasia? I mean, not what do you think about her. What would you say to her? Sorry.
Stop being fake. Stop being fake. This reunion with her, like, who cares about Buddy anyways? And like how she was like siding with Lex. Like Keasia, she started off good. Like you did stand your ground with Lex, but the thing about it is like you'll stand your ground, but then Lex will like get you to agree with her. And you end up switching what you're like, you know what I'm saying? You end up like being like, oh, well, okay, yeah, you're right. No, bitch, stand on what the fuck you said. You said that she feel like, and then what's crazy is like, she, like Lex was like, well, why did you repost what Bunny RACKS said? And it's like, that's not even all. Like when the whole thing with Lucky and I arguing, I was telling them off. Keasia was in my inbox saying, let's send me a clip so I can repost that. She's asking me to send her the stuff so she can repost it. You feel me? And then she talks about people, and then she turns around and like is cool with them. Like I would expect her to really went off on Lex, but she didn't. She literally like Lex really punked her out in a way, in my opinion, because you weren't standing on what you said. Oh, I should have because I didn't think you liked me. What? What, girl? What? Lex, I bet Lex was thinking like, I didn't like you, bitch. What the fuck? So you do some shit like that, you feel me? And not only that, like, she's just a dick rider. Like, for me to hear Keasia say, oh, nobody cares about Bunny RACKS anyways, I was like, bitch, you was funny as fuck. You was funny as hell. So, yeah, she's cut the fuck off. She's cut the fuck off for real, for real. Because I don't understand that shit.
Yeah, I was kind of confused too because I didn't see y'all have any problems on the show.
We did. So when she was because she was just trying to beat up Lex's ass. You see her how her energy was completely different on this reunion. Her energy was so different. That's why I kept telling people, people are going to use the reunion to redeem themselves. So if you didn't get enough camera time, you're going to do everything to get your camera time now. And I told everybody that. That's why I wasn't trying to really go, because I knew there was bitches who didn't get enough camera time who was going to try to use me to get more camera time. And it was not happening. You're not going to use me for $500. That's not it. It's not happening.
True.
Talk about I'm scared. No, I'm smart. You think you're going to get camera time off me? You think you're going to try to fight me, jump me, do whatever you want so you can get some attention, bitch? Watch this. I don't need $500. I don't even need this reunion. I'm going to stay my ass home, play some video games, do my own shit while y'all sit there and make an ass of yourselves, because I'm not doing it. I'm not. Everybody's like, oh, you were trying to cop please before. No, when we were going to go to Puerto Rico, I was definitely, if we would have went to Puerto Rico, I would have definitely went to Puerto Rico. I would have definitely went to Puerto Rico because it's like a positive, you feel me? Like there's something positive about it.
Mm-hmm.
And then they lie. They talk about, oh, well, we were only filming one day. I'm gonna tell y'all why. One of the main reasons also I didn't go. They said that it was gonna be a 3-day event. First day we're gonna come, second day we're filming, third day we're leaving. The first day they're filming, aren't they?
Yeah, and they say the last 24 hours, so I assume it's only one day.
No, because they unless the reunion is gonna be all in the house, the day that they arrive, they film them. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And there's how many parts left?
3.
So this is already day 1. So y'all film more than just one day. Y'all filmed on the day that everybody came to the house, and you guys filmed the day that everybody stayed, and you probably filmed the day everybody left. That's 3 days of filming. You said that you're only doing 1 day of filming for $500. I don't play about my money. I'm not doing shit for free. I don't play about my money. If you're no, I knew they were up to bullshit. No, you're not going. No, you're not going to get me to film for 2 days. Me do my makeup and hair and all this other extra shit for $500. It's not even. I'm not even profiting. You give me a fight. Okay. You give me a fight. Okay. $500. My nails are $200. My hair is almost, depending on shit, my wigs, $500 gone. But to get my install, because I got a lot of wigs, that's like $150 plus a tip. So let's say $200 for that. My weed dye I gotta bring so I don't kill nobody. That's fucking what, ounce, almost $300 for some za, bitch. That is not. It doesn't add up. It doesn't add up. It does not add up. It doesn't add up.
True.
And then they lied to us. We were supposed to get a profit of the show. When people subscribe, we were supposed to have like a little name or whatever we gave people. And when they signed up, they would like put our name or whatever, and we would get a portion of that. We would get a percentage. They fucking lie. We all we got was $750 from that show. Besides the other girls who got whatever. So no, it wasn't worth it for me. And $750, my wig got destroyed. I smoked an ounce the whole show. We had to pay for our own food. I had to pay for a makeup artist when we did our photo shoot.
Really?
Yeah, we had to pay for our own makeup.
So during the show, you did your own makeup, but when you did the photo shoot, that's when you hired your own makeup artist?
Yes, and we had to pay for it out of our own pocket.
So they didn't provide no leads or nothing? You had to find someone yourself?
Well, they had somebody come in, and then I had my makeup artist come in.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, they literally, like, we had to pay for our own like makeup.
Oh, wow.
The guy he did hair, I think he was doing hair for free. I think he was doing hair for free, but the makeup we had to pay for, which I feel like that should have been included.
Right.
Because now $750 for half those girls is now $650. Plus buying our own food.
Speaking of the buying your own food thing, how did the day-to-day go with the show? Like, because I watched the other interview that you did, and you said you guys only got 2 to 3 meals in the course of 7 days. Like, how's that even possible?
Hold on one second. I'm gonna grab my charger, but I'm gonna talk at the same time. How's that possible? Because they didn't want to feed us. They didn't want to feed us. They said that they were gonna provide our own food, and then they told us after we got there that we had to, hold on one second.
You guys that are tuned in, share the live and make sure you like and subscribe and leave your comments down below.
Okay, we're gonna do this for a second, just so my phone doesn't die. I got my pajama pants on and shit. Okay. But yeah, so yeah, they told us that we were gonna have food provided for us, but they only got 3 meals for us. And wait, was it 3 meals? It was 3 meals and a breakfast. That's what it was. It was 3 meals and a breakfast. That's what I said. But yeah, they said, like, I asked them before we came there, like, can we bring snacks? They're like, bring snacks, but we're gonna have food. So we had to get our own food, which a lot of girls were like, oh well, you should pay for your own food anyways. You should do. And I'm like, girl, you guys are not thinking. They're using us for a show to make money. They should be paying for our food. They should be paying for our food. It doesn't matter. That's why I'm saying you could tell which girls dick ride, because those are the girls who are like, oh, well, it's okay. It's fine. It's okay that we didn't get billboards after they promised us that we're going to have billboards and stuff. Like, those girls are okay with that shit. I'm not. I'm not okay with that. If you're going to tell me you're going to give me billboards, if you're going to tell me that, you know what I'm saying, we're going to make money off of it, I'm not going to be okay with you backing out. I'm not. There you go.
Right. Yeah. Keep your word kind of thing.
Yeah. Stand on it. Like you tell us, stand on it. Stand on it.
Speaking of standing on it.
You funny as hell. You was funny as fuck.
What do you think about Miss Huckleberry D?
Oh, I actually like her, even though I don't think she likes me, but I like her. I like her. She stands on it. She stands on it. And she's funny as fuck. She's funny as fuck. I fuck with her, but I don't know how she feels about me, but I do fuck with her. I do like her. I was rooting for her. Those were one of the girls I was rooting for, because she just, her confidence. It's her confidence for me.
True, yeah.
I love her confidence. I love how she really don't give a fuck. She, you know, she stays to herself. And then I feel like she should have won, because she had the bitch that she beat up suck her dick, bro. Like, that was some savage shit. That was some savage. It could never be me. Bitch, you did what to me? You think I'm gonna suck your dick? Oh, you funny as hell. You funny as fuck.
Didn't make them give you head.
Right.
Next person, let's talk about Miss Ariana, aka Ari. If you had anything to say to her.
I love her. And she's sweet as fuck. And she's about like helping other people out and stuff like that. So I fuck with her. I love her. I love her. And always be yourself, because don't change who you are, because you're lit. She's lit.
Okay. Another person, we're gonna switch shows again. Miss Jocelyn Hernandez, baby. What would you say to her?
So this is like a hard thing, because Lexi Blow is my friend. You feel me? And Lexi Blow is very, like, you know, like what she went through is really fucked up. So like, with her being my friend and stuff like that, I mean, I can't really like, I don't feel like I would be on the show now after everything that happened, especially with like, because I feel like that would be like a spit in her face. You feel me? Like, damn, why would you go on the show knowing what I had to go through, and like,
right,
you know what I'm saying? So I don't have nothing personally against Jocelyn, even though I don't like the fact that Jocelyn like unfollowed Lexi Blow and Amber for talking to me on live. And I hope that's not what caused everything with Amber. You know what I'm saying? Because like, it wasn't that big of a deal. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Like, I understand where Jocelyn was coming from. I understand the part where she would be like, well, I don't want my girls talk about the election show, because, you know, I understand that, but it wasn't that deep where, you know what I'm saying? Like, it didn't have to get to that point. You know what I'm saying? So, and I really did like Jocelyn. That's why I'm on Lex's show. And I even said in my last interview, and that last interview was recorded before the reunion, I said that if it wasn't for Jocelyn, I wouldn't have been on TV. Because Jocelyn's the one that really made Lex. I don't care, Lex can deny it or whatever, but nobody knew who Lex was until Jocelyn's Cabaret. You feel me? Mm-hmm. I have music out from before I was on the show. I haven't seen no music from, you know, like, you see what I'm saying? Like, and I get it. That's what you're supposed to do. If you get an opportunity, you're supposed to grow from it. Right. That's what you're supposed to do. So it's not like I'm saying, oh, you're only big because of job. No, that's what it is. That's what it is. So it's like the truth. Right. So I appreciate that part out of Jocelyn, because if it wasn't for Jocelyn, I wouldn't be here. And she had to go through a lot herself. But I don't know what's going on with the whole, like, her now. You know what I'm saying? But I don't have nothing really bad to say about her. I just wish that she would like use her fame and her show for better.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because she could make an impact, a bigger impact, if she would be a little bit more positive and nicer. You know?
Definitely so.
She's a Scorpio, so I understand this, like, her Scorpio way of thinking about some shit. Like, I understood when she unblocked, like, or when she unfollowed Lexi and them. I'm like, okay. But then it's like, damn, girl, it's not that deep. It's not that deep. And it wasn't like I don't fuck with Lex. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like, oh, I'm friends with Lex and friends with Lexi Blow. And like, no,
Right.
no, fuck no.
You were just on the show.
Right.
Next person, let's talk about Miss Larissa. I didn't really see you guys have any interactions on the show.
We did have one in the van where I was
Yeah,
fucking with her. I
that
was like, let me
one.
see her credit karma. Because no, for real, everybody
Days
has credit
posted her
karma. So like, yeah.
picture.
And that ID, I found out whose ID that was.
Who? Someone on the show?
Yeah, no, nobody on the show. That was
Oh,
a fake ID. Everybody was talking shit like, oh, buddy, you're fucking with her. No, I was for real. I knew that wasn't her. I'm not dumb. I
so
found the
she
person
uses
whose
a fake
ID it is.
ID?
Hmm?
She uses a fake ID?
Yes.
OMG, so she was really underage?
I mean, why else would you use a fake ID?
Oh,
Why? I found the person. I went on live and showed everybody. I need to stop
oh
deleting
my
my
God.
lives because
I
I've been
wish I would
deleting
have
my
saw
lives and
this.
shit. But I showed everybody the person whose idea was, and I was like, "This is who it is." Like the whole
Did you
person
meet
on the
them or
ID
like
was,
contact them?
huh?
Did you ever meet them or contact
They're
them?
in jail, I think.
No wonder she freely using the ID.
Yeah, because Larissa's saying I used to be a dyke. Girl, you used to be, you could have been a dyke, but you weren't no dark dyke. You wasn't no dark skinned dyke. There ain't no way you used to be a dark skinned dyke. Like the picture was like, I think their skin was darker than mine. Honestly,
Wow.
they weren't like dark, but they were darker than me.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's funny. I give her props for that though. Fuck it. Get what you gotta get. Do what
Yeah,
you gotta do. You feel me?
it worked. If it worked, honey, because it used to.
Right.
Next
Right.
person. Next person we gonna talk about is Miss Luz. I really didn't see any interaction between you guys either.
No. I don't got really nothing to say to her. I don't got a problem with her. So
Okay.
I like that she smokes a lot of weed.
Yeah, she was definitely blowing it back.
Yeah, I like that.
Next person, Miss Dayla.
Congratulations on your baby. I cried when I saw her little baby shower. I was like, oh my God.
She just had a baby?
Dayla? Yeah.
She was pregnant on the show?
She was pregnant at the red carpet, I think.
Oh, okay. As long as it wasn't on the show.
Yeah, but congratulations to her, because yeah, it's a good feeling, you feel me?
Congratulations, Miss Dayla.
Yeah. She's having a girl. I was hoping she was gonna have a boy. I always want everybody's first kid to be a boy. I feel like everybody's first kid should be a boy. You should have the oldest boy. You feel me? But fuck it. She's gonna have a girl. I guarantee her girl's gonna be beautiful, and I hope her a safe and healthy delivery and pregnancy.
Yes, amen to that. Next person. Oh, well, we pretty much got everybody. So, but I want to ask you about production as a whole. How do you feel about them? Because this was your first reality show, right?
You said this was?
Yes. No,
Yeah.
you on. So I seen somewhere someone said you were on Boosie's Baddie show. Is that true?
I was on Boosie's show, but it wasn't a reality show.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't like that. But I was on Boosie's show. I made top 16 for the Boosie Baddies. That was that was a fucking adventure. I got eliminated because it seemed like I didn't want to be there, which was completely true because the girls was about to get. So listen, so when I did the Boosie thing, they gave us like a packet and I got picked to compete, but they gave us a packet that said the games and stuff. And so when we got to the house, they explained, they said it's going to be only top 16 girls and blah, blah, blah. So it's like, okay, cool. I'm already here. I don't want to get picked. I don't want to do the competitions. You feel me? But I did come out and I did the Hennessy bottle trick. You feel me? I did the Hennessy bottle trick and they loved it and they picked me. And I'm like, no. No, because like one of the competitions is like sucking a cucumber. And then like the other one is like he has to look at your pussy. Like he was looking at a girl's pussy with a magnifying glass. And I'm not like that.
Is this show on OnlyFans?
No, it was on his own website, his own shit. It was like a pay-per-view thing.
Oh, I will watch it.
Yeah. And so like I was nervous as fuck because I was like, I don't want to do nothing. Because they say we don't have to do nothing we don't want to do. But I was like, fuck, like I'm scared, you feel me? And so then like I got eliminated. And I was like, yes. I've never been so happy to get eliminated. I was like, yes, I made top 16 and now I even have to show my pussy. So I'm happy. I'm lit. I made top 16. Go Boosie. So yes.
Yes.
But production overall, I'll just say they need to just let first of all, they need to be in the house longer. They need to film longer because when they film longer, you have way more footage to capture instead of trying to start shit and try to get everybody to beef within a week. You feel me? And speaking of the week, I want to tell people, I wish people would stop talking about my fucking wig. Oh, you wore the wig the whole season. Y'all need to understand, I wore that wig for 6 days and I wore the blue one on the 7th day. So, yes. Anyways, but I feel like they just need to like let people like, I don't know. They just need to do better overall, you feel me? And just drama isn't always going to get you views. Even though people are like, oh, everybody loves drama and stuff like that. I feel like people are tired of drama. You know what I'm saying?
True. Yeah, bring something new to the table.
It makes us look bad, especially as like Black women. It makes us look bad.
Yeah,
like when they posted
all day.
When they posted us on Hollywood Unlocked, the comments were horrible. The comments were talking about how, oh, here goes these, like saying some crazy shit, just say some fucked up shit. And I'm like, bruh, like, you know, and that's what made me really like start like looking at the show differently, because it's like it does make us look bad. It makes us like, why would anybody want to book us when all we do is fight? They want to fuck up the clubs. We're a liability at this point. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing.
True. I definitely agree. Okay, it's actually 2 more girls from the show, and then we have a few questions, and I see some questions in the comments. So,
where's the comments at?
I don't think you can see them.
Oh, are they clowning me?
No, it's only one person, but
good. Don't clown me.
But one girl who this might be interesting, Miss Slim Jim. Do you have anything to say to her?
I like her. She's like, we're actually cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? We hung out in Atlanta like a few weeks ago. She's cool. I'm not gonna say too much about her because she has like, you know, stuff going on in her life, but be yourself, girl. I see you doing good. You feel me? I don't know what else to say. she's my friend. We cool. That's like, she's sweet. I actually got to know her a little bit deeper after the show, and I would say that she's a fighter. She's like, you know what I'm saying? She's been through some shit, and I'm really proud of her for where she's at right now. And I wish they would have talked a little bit more about her story. I wish they would talk about a little bit about all of our stories, because that would be very interesting. I'm not gonna put her business out here like that because I don't know, like, you know what I'm saying? But she's overcame a lot, and I'm proud of her. I'm really proud of her, and yeah, I'm really proud of her. So I feel her.
So the situation with the juice, you guys basically squashed that quick.
She was upset. She was upset because the people, the security and stuff like that drunk her juice before. So that was like the second time of her talking about the juice being drunk. That's why she was upset about it.
I bet they didn't show that.
No, they didn't. So it made it seem like I just drunk her juice, but no, it was everybody was drinking her juice. And I was the one where she was like, bro, like what the fuck? But I didn't hear her, and I said I didn't hear her say that was her juice because we went to Walmart and we had big carts full of stuff. So I honestly thought it was the juice for the house. So I didn't know. But I feel like I told her. I was like, it's me.
Right.
I got it right here. And I wasn't trying to be a bitch. I was just like, you know what I'm saying? Like I had some juice. Like I would want somebody to tell me if they drank my juice, so I'm asking.
Exactly.
So,
Speaking of that, how often were you guys able to leave the house?
Not at all.
So it was just special certain times you guys were able to go to the grocery store and get things.
It was one time we went to the grocery store and then we went to our challenges and stuff. Like you talk about like leave the house like by ourselves.
Yeah, like if you need to go to the store, if you want to go like somewhere.
I think one person went to the hair store, and I think Ferrari went to go get her hair done. Besides that, I don't think nobody was allowed to leave the house. Yeah, nobody was allowed to leave the house.
Okay. Last girl from the show, Miss Heaven. If you had anything to say to her.
Not really. I don't know I don't know how I feel about her. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I be looking. My perspective on a lot of things is different from I feel like normal people. I be looking at shit from like a way of like if you do something, you will do it again. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know how I feel about it.
Okay. Well, let's get into some questions. From Miss Gemini the Queen. If you had 2 tips to give to women, what would it be?
Tips like in general?
Yeah, just in general.
Okay.
Well, let's twist it to make it a little more more, specific since you going on reality shows and you being a dancer and things like that. Can you give like 2 tips in regards to something around that?
I just rather give tips on being a woman in general.
Okay, that's
because
fine.
I don't think I would recommend this for anybody unless you really want to do some shit like this. But as a woman in general, I feel like one of the biggest tip in life that you can have is to learn to love yourself. Like you should look in the mirror when you wake up out of bed, when you have no makeup on, when you've had a long day. You should be able to look in the mirror and be like, no matter how I look, I love what I see. You know what I'm saying? No matter how today's been, no matter if my hair is not right, you feel me? I love what I see and I love myself. And I promise you, because you cannot love yourself more than anybody in this, or you cannot, nobody in this world can love you more than you love yourself. Sorry. So just always love yourself because you can give yourself the best love. And once you're happy with yourself and positive and stuff like that, you're going to look at the world differently and you're going to treat other women differently and stuff like that. I feel like misery loves company and stuff like that. Another tip I would give women is to be yourself, be who you are, because there's a reason why who you are. And everybody's different for a reason. You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be people in this world who like you, there's gonna be people in this world that hate you. And that's what it's always gonna be like that. And just don't care. Just don't give a fuck about what nobody thinks. Just be yourself. Because you only live one time, you only live once. Like I could literally walk out of my house right now and get hit by a fucking drunk driver and die. You feel me? What did I accomplish? Like, how was I feeling? Like, did I do everything I want to do? Was I happy? You feel me? Was life worth it? Make life worth it. You never know when your time is up. You feel me? So just be who you are. Be happy. Love yourself. You feel me?
True. Yes, I feel that. Those are my 2 tips too. So, one question I do have is, what is your definition of a baddie, and how is that different from what you think they were looking for in the baddie on the show?
Well, the baddie who won, she was grimy and slimy. So that's their definition of a bad bitch. My definition of a bad bitch is a person, a female, a woman who knows finances, who's smart, who's beautiful, who has confidence, who is ready to learn, who like is not lazy, who like, you know what I'm saying, want to progress in life. You feel me? That's what a bad bitch is. When you can really like when you are on your shit and you just doing everything you can to like better yourself, that's a bad bitch. Even if you working at McDonald's, if you working at McDonald's, but you doing what you gotta do, and you start working out because you want to be healthier, you start, you know, taking better care of your skin, start eating healthier, you want to start looking into school because you don't want to work at McDonald's. Even if you are at McDonald's but you have that mindset, you are a bad bitch. You are a bad bitch, because a lot of bitches don't have that mindset.
True.
So a bad bitch is basically somebody who wants to better themselves and who's doing it. And who's like, you know what I'm saying, who don't give a fuck what nobody thinks, who loves themselves, you feel me? That's what a bad bitch is. Like Mary J. Blige vibes. She don't give a fuck. You feel me? She's just fine. The fuck. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like, yes.
Okay. Speaking of what a bad bitch is, are you open to telling what surgery you got done before you came on the show?
Okay, so I got my boobs done. I had a tummy tuck, and I had muscle repair. My ass was real. Lex did say on the show, "Oh, you see my ass hurts." She said that because I've never said that anything hurt for me not to fight. Because I would have never said my ass hurts because I've never had my ass done. My doctor, his name is Dr. Altman. He doesn't do no BBLs at all. So I don't know. Anyways, for a lot of people, the thing about my body that kind of like irritates me in a way is I don't think people are really educated on what a tummy tuck is. Okay. I got a tummy tuck because I had loose skin from a big ass child that I had. Okay. Like my baby was, you know what I'm saying, a little bit
Right.
big. Like
People get them.
I was big as fuck. So I had like, look, so you see, hold on. Let me get back to the camera. You see this? This used to not look like that. I used to have like I could pull the skin. I can't pull the skin. I can't pull the skin. So my doctor did a fantastic job. My belly button is normal. My belly button looks normal, even though my belly button is fake. Look at that. That looks like a real ass belly button. Like, you feel me? So people are like, oh, well, they need to get your body redone. I will say, when I went on to the show, I was still swollen. I still swelled up and stuff like that. Mind you, they cut me open. They separated my skin from my muscle. They sewed my muscles together. They cut off skin, pulled it down, and sewed it together. So yes, I was gonna be swollen for a little bit. You feel me? And I was swollen. So now, when I stand, because when y'all saw me at the look, you see how it's flat?
Because now you had that dip.
I was flat, but when I was on the show, when I was standing doing the bull ride, when you saw me standing, I was bigger because I was swollen. I was swole the fuck up. You feel me? So I love my body. My titties are amazing. These motherfuckers jump. You feel me? They're not hard or nothing. Like you feel me? Like I love these motherfuckers. But yeah, so I paid $13,000 for my body. I love it. The thing is, after I had my surgery, I did get depressed as fuck. I ain't gonna lie to you. I got really, really depressed because, first of all, the first week I was in a lot of pain. The next 3 weeks, it was fucking hard. It was really hard. It was hard. I couldn't get up. I couldn't like work out. I couldn't do nothing. All I was doing was drinking insurance drinks. So I gained a lot of fucking weight. I gained a lot of weight because all I was eating was a lot of protein because I wanted my body to heal faster so I can get back to work. But as I'm sitting there giving myself all this protein and not working out and all these calories and shit, I'm gaining fucking weight. So after the show, I gained weight. On the show, I was just swollen. But then after I gained weight and I was like, fuck. And just like what? Like after I did the show, pretty much, I was like, yeah, I need to fix this. Like I need to fix it. So I recently just posted my Instagram, like, you know, from January to March to now, and my body is just like, even my shoulders are getting smaller, and I got big ass shoulders. You feel me? So it's like I love it, and I don't know. I was gonna go back for like lipo, but I don't think I am. I think I'm just gonna work out and eat healthy just to get my body to the way I was, because I'm not good with surgery. It really fucked up my head, especially like getting off the medication I was on and like not being able to work and not being able to do pull tricks. I just started doing pull tricks again. And I was working. Imagine, first of all, imagine being that bitch that went home with no less than 2,500 a night. You feel me? And there's times I walked out with 5,000, 6,000, and this was like often. I did pole tricks and stuff. Imagine going back to the strip club and you can't even fucking climb up the pole. But you used to climb up, go upside down, drop, do all this crazy shit, and that shit fucked me up. And it fucked up my money because I'm like, damn, like fuck.
What
like,
you gonna do
Miami,
now?
there's a lot of beautiful girls in Miami. There's a lot of beautiful girls in Miami. But what can you do? Are you talented? Mm-hmm. What can you do on that stage? Girls get on the pole all the time and just shake their ass. Those are not the girls that make the money. The girls that make the money is the ones that work. So it fucked up my money. It fucked me up. This weekend, I went to Miami. My ass climbed all the way to the top of the pole. And when I say I had like a high of like, yes, I'm about to start making my money again. Yes. And I'm about to start doing pole tricks with these titties. I'm so excited. So yeah. But I don't know. I love my body. I love my surgery. It costs a lot. I worked hard for it. I just got to tone up so y'all can see the full results, because y'all not going to see the full results after me gaining weight. You feel me? So, but a tummy tuck is not made for me to be skinny. It's made to get rid of skin. It's not for you to get, you know what I'm saying? People can be fat and get a tummy tuck and you're still going to be fat. You're just not going to have that loose skin. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Strictly for
if I would have had lipo, which I had a little bit of lipo, but I didn't get snatched. Like, he can't turn me over. So he's really particular. He does not turn his patients over. So there's no way for him to really get my back and my love handles like that because he was only in the front. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, yeah. Pretty much. People just need to educate themselves. I had a tummy tuck, an MR, and boobs. That's it.
Yes, so, yeah. Let them know for the record.
I got the paperwork if y'all need it. So.
Speaking of paperwork, what did you write in anyone else's journal?
Oh, I thought you were about to talk about some STDs and shit. Anyways, paperwork. Paperwork. I wrote in Pink's book. I said that I was giving her words of encouragement. I was like, good job on being here or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I said words of encouragement. I think I wrote in Ari's book, but I'm not sure. I said positive stuff though. I was really trying to stay positive. I didn't write nothing negative in nobody's book though. I know that for sure. I know that 100% because I have that energy towards nobody. You know what I'm saying? So I know what I wrote in Ari's book was talking about like how she needs to like chill. You feel me?
Right. True. Another question I have: are you cool with anyone in the house now that the show was done?
I mean, I don't hang out with nobody, but I would say that I'm cool with like Deja, Slim. Yeah. That's it, I think.
Who did you mainly hang out with in the house?
I don't think I hung out with anybody.
Yeah,
I think I was just I was to myself. I really wasn't like, I mean, Keasia was my roommate. Mm-hmm. So she was my roommate, but I really was like to myself. I'm not really like, I don't know how to explain that. I'm really different. I'm really different. I'm different. Okay. I'm different.
Yeah.
I'll give you an example. For my birthday in October, I went to New York. My boyfriend took me to New York, and we went to a strip club, and the strippers kept coming up to me like, smile, be lit. What's wrong? It's your birthday. And I'm like, girl, I'm lit as fuck. I'm just chilling. Like, what's wrong with you? Get out of my face. You feel me? I'm not like, I have personality, but I'm not like super energetic. You feel me? But I'm like really cool. I'm a smoker. You feel me? I be high. Like I smoked right before. I smoked a whole belly ass backwood before I got on here. So I just be like chilling. You feel me? But
mellow, laid back.
Yeah, I'm really laid back. If somebody comes and approach me and talks to me, I'll talk to you. But I'm not the type to really approach people and like, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know.
I know what you mean because I'm the same way.
Yeah.
Definitely. So, that's basically all the questions I have. Was there any just to piggyback off what we was talking about, so it was no behind the scenes friendships or anything that you had, or any more behind the scenes things that we didn't get to see or that they cut out that you want to tell us about?
There's a lot of things. Me and Pink was cool. But that was behind the scenes. Pink did walk up on me and try to fight me after the incident with baby mama and stuff, and I squared up with her. They cut that out. When you guys see where they shoot in and Pink's on the floor and she's getting up, I didn't push her or nothing. I don't know how she ended up on the floor, but they probably was trying to separate us because we were about to fight, and so yeah, so they cut that out. I wish they would have shown that for both of us. Like, she did walk up to me and did try to fight me one-on-one. I did square up with her too. I was ready though. That time I don't even think I had pants on. I was pulling up my pants like, what's up? Like, I was mad as hell. Like, I was like, oh, because it takes me a lot to get to like the screaming angry shit. You feel me? Like, it takes a lot for me to get that part. Like, it takes a lot. It takes a lot. I don't know. I can't think of nothing else. I mean, I told y'all about the scene with Lex.
Right.
Stuff like that. Oh, when I did leave the house, I was saying fuck Lex. I was like, fuck Big Lex. I was like, I'm gonna be bigger than her, blah, blah, blah. They call all that shit out.
Of course.
They cut out a lot of my confessionals. A lot of my fucking confessionals is cut the fuck out. I had my last confessional was before the macaroni and cheese incident. But after that, they didn't have no more confessionals with me. And that's the part that really pissed me off. Because I'm like, damn, like, y'all really trying to... Y'all can't cancel me out the show because... You feel me? But you guys are canceling out my confessions?
Well, some girls didn't even get confessionals. Well, they probably recorded it, but I ain't seen none on the show for some girls.
Yeah, Slim didn't get no confessionals. Who else did get none? Did Deja get one?
I was just gonna say Deja. No, I don't think Dayla had none. I think that was really a Sapphire ain't had none.
Oh, Sapphire had. I want to know what happened with Sapphire. I want to know what happened with Sapphire because Sapphire had a whole part in that whole show. She had us come into a room and we all was sitting there and talked to her. It was even emotional. Me and her got emotional with each other, and we sat there. She was talking about something that she wanted to do with us, and she gave us these like she had a whole part in there, and they cut all that shit out. Sapphire did more than Lucky did.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, and they cut that out.
Cause I was really disappointed. I thought Sapphire didn't do nothing.
Was Sapphire at the reunion?
I didn't see her yet. I didn't see her on the first episode yet.
I wonder what happened. I wonder what happened because they definitely cut Sapphire's part all the way out.
I think they cut it out altogether because now it looked like Big Lex helping Lucky with the coming to LA content house show. So who knows?
Yeah, I don't know what happened with Sapphire.
What were you and Sapphire's relationship like on the show? Since
I liked her. Out of her, Lex, Lucky and Lexi, or Lex, sorry, Lex. I really, really like Sapphire more than both of them. Because Sapphire was genuine. And I really wanted to know Sapphire more because I felt like we could relate on some shit. She told me we could. So I kind of wanted to like get to know her more and stuff like that. I didn't feel like she was a follower. I didn't feel like she didn't give me those following vibes. I don't feel like if I contacted her, she would have a problem with me. You know what I'm saying? I never said nothing disrespectful to her. I've never, you know what I'm saying? I've never disrespected her ever. So I like her a lot. I really do. I wish she would have had her own show. Her shit would have been more positive. Way more positive. Because whatever she was trying to do, because she didn't really give us that much information, but she said she was trying to do a project, like a book. She was trying to like write a book or something. Something about a book. And we literally had these conversations. And I think every girl did. Every girl talked to Sapphire, and that shit's all cut the fuck out.
Oh, wow.
Unless they're going to use it for another show, but that wouldn't even make any sense.
Right. Crazy. Well, before we go, is there any advice you would want to leave us with? Any last words? Anything you want to say to young women? More tips? Anything?
I guess I want to say something about me. because like, so first, okay, I didn't want to say something. So yesterday, I know this is like kind of off topic, but yesterday I had a horrible fucking day. Like when I said a horrible day yesterday, I had like a mental breakdown, and I haven't had one in a long time. Like when I said I was crying, I was driving, I was screaming, I was crying. I was like, and it's not because I'm unhappy. I'm not unhappy at all. It's just like yesterday there was so much, like I missed my flight. I had to fly to Dallas, then fly to Atlanta. I had Miami to Dallas to Atlanta, 4 hours. Then I had to look. I lost my car. I didn't realize Atlanta had like 6 different parking lots. Lost my car. It took me 3 hours to find my car. When I found my car, I had to pay $130 to get it out. The guy was really, really rude to me because he didn't want me to pay in cash, but that's all I had was my cash. I was gonna give him my credit card because why are you so pressed about my credit? I don't use my credit card for random shit. You know what I'm saying? You're not supposed to. When you have a credit card, you're supposed to use it for like, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, so he was like really rude, and I'm the type of person that I give you the same energy you give me. But I was so emotionally exhausted that I was like, can you please, I understand that it's late. I understand that you probably don't want to be here. I don't want to be here either. I was like, I'm really having a bad day. I don't know if you are, but can you please, like, please, let's like be a little bit nicer to me. And I've never asked nobody to be nicer to me. You feel me? That's how you know I was just so like please. You feel me? And then like he was still rude. And so when I drove off, I just started crying because I'm like, I hate how like people like just like give off their energy to people. Like, you know, you never know what kind of person, like what kind of day somebody's having. And for you to be rude and mean to them, like I was so bad. I went to the gas station. Listen, what really set it off was when I got on the highway, I realized I needed to get gas. And I was just trying to drive home, but it was a 40-minute drive, so I had to pull over to get gas. So I pull over, a girl comes up to the car because I'm crying in the car. She's like, are you okay? I said, girl, I've just had a horrible day. I said, I just had a horrible day. I'm tired. I haven't smoked in like 7 hours. Like, I'm just tired and like stressed out. And she's like, well, it's always going to be worse, you know? And then like she drove off, whatever, and I sat there in my car and I'm like, damn, like I need to get my shit together. Like I need to like toughen the fuck up. You feel me? But like, you know, like there's times where life gets hard. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people probably look at me and be like, oh, you're probably like happy, blah, blah, you blah. Like when I sit there and say like, you need to love yourself, you need to love yourself, but you also need to learn how to love the world and how the world operates. You feel me? I love myself. I don't love the world. You know what I'm saying? I don't love how people are mean, people are rude and stuff like that. I don't love how sometimes the universe works against you and stuff like that. But like, if you ever feel like you're in a position where you're just like, you feel like everything's just falling on you and you're trying to like, you know, like breathe. You just try to fucking breathe. Just know like it could be worse. Like the girl said, it could be worse. You know what I'm saying? We're here in America. There's people in Ukraine right now who's literally like losing their homes, getting their homes blown up, losing everything. You know what I'm saying? So we always have to like just think about that and just like stay strong and stuff like that. And the reason why I brought that up is because like I definitely like I don't want people thinking that my life is perfect, that I know all the answers, because I still struggle with shit. You feel me? I still have things in my life that, you know, like is, you know, there. Nobody's life is perfect. Everybody's gonna have like stuff that they wish they can change and stuff like that. So I really wanted to use the show and this platform to get the exposure for my music and stuff like that. And because I also want to help people. I want people to realize that like you're not alone. You know what I'm saying? There is people in this world that does struggle with the same things you do. There's people in this world who also like, you know, wish that they can change some stuff about their life. And I really want to be that voice for people. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I'm trying to do. And I hope that this show doesn't make people think that I'm like drama and this and that. I want people to know that I'm a real person. I really do care about people. I do charity stuff like that. I love people. I love my hometown. I have a family. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? So I just want people to understand that. And I hope that these interviews get people to realize who I really am and what my purpose is. So I can't wait to start releasing my music and stuff like that. I do have some music that get into emotional shit. I do have club banging music and stuff like that. But I do have music that is personal shit that I've been working on that's going to be coming out. So follow me on Instagram, Bunny RACKS Official. And yeah, just stay true to yourself and just know whoever, because I know somebody's watching this who's probably feeling like they're at this point where they're like, they don't know what to do with their life. And I just want you to know, like, just to keep pushing and keep going, because everybody got to do it, you know.
Yeah.
And anybody can ever talk to me. Like if you guys, anybody ever going through some stuff and stuff like that, anybody can always message me, inbox me. I'll try my best to respond and stuff like that. You feel me? Because my fans are what makes me. So.
Period.
Yes.
I love it. Just now, let us know what you have coming up. Anything you could tell us about. I know you have some shows coming up. If you could tell us anything about those.
I do have a show in the Quad Cities where I'm from. It's in Rock Island, Illinois. I'm doing a show in the QC. We outside. It's gonna be me performing and stuff like that. It's something small. I know I do have another show in May in my hometown. I am gonna be going to Vegas in a couple weeks to do a podcast with somebody who's good. It's gonna be a really cool podcast. I can't really say too much because but I'm going to Vegas to do that. I have a song called Gas and RACKS that's coming out on 4/20. Gas and RACKS. Gas.
Yes, that's
RACKS,
coming up.
Gas, RACKS. Yes. That's not how the song goes, but it's called Gas and RACKS. But Gas and RACKS is coming out. I also did drop my song last month. Fuck, do you like it? Sorry, do you like it? Do you like it when I write it like that? Do you like it when I clinch it like that? Like that's my shit. So go stream that, and I'm gonna have a lot more music coming out in the next few months. I'm just trying to get everything in order and shit like that. So yes.
Okay.
I feel
Well,
like there's something else that's going on. I don't know though. Social Invasion. Okay, I'm executive producer for a show called Social Invasion. That's gonna be filming soon. I can't wait. It's gonna be positivity. It's not gonna be no bullshit. So make sure you guys follow. If you guys, I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna put it on my Instagram so you guys can just directly follow it from my Instagram. So just make sure you keep tuned and watch my Instagram and stuff like that. But I am an executive producer for a show that's gonna come out soon. So yes, I got a lot going on. And I'm excited. I feel like this year is gonna be a lot of me like doing shit and putting a little bit of shit out. But I'm really excited for next year because next year, like this is just footsteps that I'm doing right now.
Right.
So
Baby steps.
my goal is to perform for Rolling Loud. I want to be on Rolling Loud.
Yes.
That's my next year goal. I want to get to that point where I can perform for Rolling Loud because some of the people who perform at Rolling Loud aren't famous. So
and they don't have no big followings.
Right. And somebody started at Rolling Loud. I cannot think of what the artist was, but they performed at Rolling Loud and they got bigger and bigger. I cannot think of who it is. I don't want to say Juice WRLD. I don't want to say him, but somebody did, and they blew up. But I just got goals and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm excited.
True. Well, all those things you mentioned, make sure you send those to my DM so I can put them in the description box so everyone can see. If they're not on Instagram, then they find this video. And I want to say thank you so much for making this time to interview.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It was a little hard. I'm horrible with communication sometimes. I be busy as fuck. You're like,
I understand.
We still on? We still
girls
on?
Girls are so popping. Well, because I had a couple cancellations lately, so I just want to make sure. And then I just switched to YouTube. Oh, and let's all congratulate Bunny Rex on being my first interview on YouTube.
Oh, this is your first interview on YouTube? Oh,
yes, because they blocked me on Instagram for cussing people out and blocking. I guess people got mad because I was blocking them, so they reported my page. So I can't go live till next month, but we on YouTube for now.
Fuck them.
Exactly.
Man. Oh, well. Well, thank you for having me. Thank you for the good questions and being a good interviewer. It's awesome.
Thank you so much again. I had fun as well. This is another one of my faves.
Yay. So hopefully we have an interview later on in the future when I'm like
bigger, when you drop some more music. Famous. Yes.
That would be lit. And I want to say one thing. I'm very big on I'm very big on like sentimental shit. You feel me? So like I already know like the first like 5 interviewers that I have, those interviewers, because you're number 2 right now. So those next 3 ones, those are the people who, when I'm big, bigger than Cardi B, those are the motherfuckers I'm gonna be doing my interviews with. You feel me? And those I'm gonna be supporting the
Dropping
fuck out
those
those people, because
exclusives.
I love to support people who support me, especially when I'm not where I'm at right now, because that's like, you know what I'm saying? That's real. People are definitely gonna jump on my ass when I'm big, but no, the people who really fuck with me now, those are the people that really I keep in the back of my head. You feel me? So I appreciate you, and I can't wait to see you in the future, and
No
show you what I
problem.
got and stuff. And
Yes,
good luck with you and
definitely.
your interviews and stuff like that too.
Thank you, and keep working. Can't wait to see what you got next. And
Yes.
I'll definitely be supporting it in tune.
All right. Well, thank you, and thank you guys. Love y'all, because who don't love RACKS?
Okay.
Period. Bye.
Well, thank you to Miss Bunny Racks, and thank you to everyone who tuned in. If you could like, subscribe, and share. Our next interview will be coming soon. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, MANWILIAMC, to stay tuned to what is coming next.